Hi, everybody. It's Mrs. Even here, ready to start a new writing unit with you. The learner outcome will be students will describe how words and phrases supply rhythm and meaning in a story, poem, or song. The success criteria is I can write a poem using rhyming words. I have some poems I want to share with you, and I want to point out how the author of these poems used rhyming words to make their poetry have rhythm. The first poem is called Second Grade Superstars. I'm a second grade superstar. I'm a success. I go far. I can read many books that are long. I learn every time I get something wrong. I try to study hard for each test. I focus on always doing my best. I try to be patient and I share. I try to be responsible and I care. I'm a second grade superstar. Watch me, I will go really far. Notice how the author used rhyming words in this poem, and his rhyming words are always at the end of each sentence. He took two sentences, and the last word in each sentence rhyme. And then you have your next set of two sentences, and we have long and wrong. The next two, and we have test and best. The next stanza, we have share and care. And the last one, we have superstar and far. Let's look at another poem. This one's called I Like. And this poem also uses some rhyming words, but it uses them a little bit differently than the first poem. This one has every other line rhymes. The poem is called I Like. I like sunshine. I like snow. I like brown leaves when they blow. I like cookies. I like cake. I like waffles when I wake. I like collies. I like cats. I like clowns in funny hats. I like baseball. I like trains. I like sleeping when it rains. I like stories at bedtime. I like poems when they rhyme. Now, you notice the author has a group of 4 sentences that work together, and this is called a stanza. He has 3 lines that describes what he likes, and then the 4th line rhymes with the second. You go to the next 4 lines, and the first 3 tell what he likes, and then the second and the 4th lines rhyme. And the same for the 3rd stanza and the 4th stanza. So this is another way that you can use rhythm and rhyme in your poetry. The next poem that I have is called I Have a Little Frog. I have a little frog. His name is Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He gobbled up all the soap. And when he tried to talk, he had a bubble in his throat. You notice on this poem, the author used colored letters, to show the words that rhyme. That's another way that you can, as an author, show rhyming words in your poem. This last one is one of my favorite poems from Shel Silverstein. It's called Sick. Don't breathe next to me, you might get me sick. Your nose is so red that it looks like a brick. Your eyes are all puffy, you're sneezing a lot. I'm leaving the room, I don't want what you've got. Don't cough when I'm here, you might pass it on. For goodness sakes, cover your mouth when you yawn. And don't touch my food, lest your cooties adhere, thus making me sick for the rest of the year. The last thing I need is a cold or a flu. And so I am thinking I'll bid you adieu. I'm much better off wherever you're not. Don't breathe next to me. I don't want what you've got. You notice the author again has stanzas, groups of sentences that fit together. And in each stanza, the second and the 4th sentences rhyme. Now it's your turn. You're going to create a poem that uses rhyming words. Make sure your poem follows the format of one of the poems in this video, and don't forget to add illustrations. Once you are finished, you will submit your poem to Google Classroom. We can't wait to see all of the wonderful poems you come up with.